It's the best time of the week, my friend. It's the time to dive into it all. We've talked Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens all week long. We've dove into everything from Deshaun Elliott recruiting Marlon Humphrey to Patrick Queen revenge game, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields packages, Najee Harris injuries, and Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and everybody else talking and yapping and doing everything they can for 6 days, 5 days. Here we are. It's time to make our picks and predictions. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Week 11. I have not looked at the spread, so I'm very excited for this one. In Pittsburgh, what do we got? Shout out Pedialyte, by the way.
In Pittsburgh, the Baltimore Ravens are 3.5-point favorites over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers 7-2 going up against the Ravens 7-3, and it's a 3.5-point spread in Pittsburgh. The over-under currently sits at 48.5. Getting a little bit more love there are the Pittsburgh Steelers than they have in weeks past, but 3.5-point dogs at home.
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts, to be honest with you. That's 3.5-point dogs at home with a one. This is what I'm saying. Like, where are we? How did we get here? How did there just become no respect for the Pittsburgh Steelers at all across the NFL? Like, at what point did we cross that threshold and everybody just go, yeah, the Steelers are just going to lose every week? Because they were 2-point dogs, 2.5-point dogs last week against the Commanders, and they won. And Vegas was just like, no, it's actually going to get worse this week. It's actually, the Ravens are going to actually beat them even worse, especially coming off a 1-point win over the Cincinnati Bengals. What are we doing here? How did we get here? With that said, I'm going Steelers. And I know that you tell me all the time, oh, you're always going Steelers. You're always going Steelers. I mean, the stats back me up on this one. 2-4 against Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is healthy. I get it. It's Derrick Henry, but if anybody's going to have some insight on how to stop Derrick Henry, it's going to be his former offensive coordinator, who's the current offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh, which I don't think has been talked about enough this week.
It hasn't.
At all.
No.
At all. I forgot about it until somebody asked a question in the Arthur Smith press conference. Hey, does Derrick Henry have a weakness? And I went, holy crap, you coached him. What? Yeah. Why did nobody bring this up? If anybody's going to have a weakness, it's going to be or find the weakness, which Arthur Smith says there is none. Arthur Smith won't tell you anything real. So, and I respect, I like Arthur Smith. He's a good dude. He's not going to give that away.
Yeah.
I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this is, I've said it all week, low scoring shootout. 24, 25 points. Feeling good. I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers 24. You come back down to life a little bit. That's 3 touchdowns. Russell Wilson, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Boom, boom, boom. 24. Baltimore Ravens 21 in this one. And I'll add a little juice to this. And I hope I'm not getting carried away. But I'll add a little juice to this. I think at some point during this game, Justin Tucker misses a field goal. I don't know if it's blocked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think at some point along the way, Justin Tucker misses one that comes back that people are talking about it. And I'm not going to say it's the last one. I don't know if I'd feel confident in that one. But I think at some point you have that conversation. Pittsburgh Steelers 24, Baltimore Ravens 21. Lamar falls to 2-5 against the Steelers. If it was 2-3, if he was 1-2 against the Steelers, there is no talking point. 2-4 is a sample size, a large one. You've lost to Kenny Pickett, my friend. That is just not where we are. The Pittsburgh Steelers are not there anymore. And it's the same team. They're a much better one. I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers 24-21. What was the over-under?
The over-under was 48.5.
Yeah, so it does not hit the over. But I'm saying 24-21 Pittsburgh Steelers. Guys, there is no better place to be during football season than at a Pittsburgh Steelers game. And now, Game Time has this new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I, as everybody knows, am going to see Creed in a couple of weeks, and it was effortless finding my tickets on Game Time. Why? Because they lay everything out for you. All-in pricing shows you the total up front with no surprise fees at checkouts. Seat views means that you get to see a panoramic view